out of the pitch. So if you're scared going from teaching through to the transition to the pitch and it gives you the EBGBs and you feel a little crazy, and Cosmo's joining us today. Say hi. Hi. Yes. He's going to join us today. So if pitching makes you feel a little sleazy, salesy and gross, well, I'm going to break it down in a simple step-by-step for you. But as always, we have the Sparkle Dance Party to kick things off as we wait for everyone to join us.
You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You show me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you.
Watch all night, 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 watch all night.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
Give me all your love, all your love, all your love, all your love.
Welcome everyone to
goes up
Strategy
and it
with
goes down.
Sally. We are kicking off with a dance party as always. Today we're going to be talking about mastering the art of pitching. So if you struggle to transition from teaching through to the actual invitation and it makes you feel a little, oh no, then this is what today is going to cover. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. Cosmo's joining us today. Say hi. 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 You're not going to speak now. All right. We'll be back in 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Enjoy the dance party.
When the love comes around and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up. I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an Mustang, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang. I keep on spinning like a boomerang. Know exactly where to push or pull, and I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an Mustang, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang.
You know what time it is? It's the Sparkle song, which means we're about 3 minutes away from kickoff.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too
today,
long.
or are you going to be all noisy? And we'll have to call Dad to come and get you.
You
Hey?
always
All right,
thought that
guys.
you were weak, but babe, you're wrong.
Enjoy the Sparkle song. We'll be back with the Mastering the Art
Yeah,
of Pitch.
you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light. Just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
You like the Sparkle song, don't you?
And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might
Mess it up, just shine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Strategy with Sally, and this is Cosmo. I am your automation nerd, and he's a noisy little bugger. You're so funny. Yes. Okay. What? I'm going to see if I can do a live with Cosmo. I cannot guarantee he'll be quiet. You shouldn't work with animals and kids. What? You say hi to everyone. Say hi. 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 Yes. Yes. All right. And then give me a kiss. Yeah. All right. Now, can you sit there and be quiet? I doubt it. He takes after me. Hi, everyone. Where are you joining me from? Let me know in the chat below where you're joining us from. Where are you watching the live stream as well? Because we're streaming all over the place. I'm Sally, and this is Strategy with Sally, and we do this every single week at the same time. So today, what we do is I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown of what happens every week during Strategy with Sally. First off, we start with a lesson, and that lesson today is about the art of the pitch. So how do you actually transition from all that fabulous teaching into the offer and actually have a framework to follow? Because it's not rocket science, okay? It's just a framework. And then we follow up with some key takeaways from our live audience in the VIP room. And then we go dark and we do Q&A time with our paying clients. So if you enjoy learning about automation, graphic design, all the pretty live streaming stuff, then hit that subscribe button, like and follow and all the good things. And I think this is going to mess with the podcast recording having Cosmo here. I thought he he might be quiet, but I was kidding myself. So I'm going to message my husband to come and get Cosmo, and then we'll actually kick off into the live recording. Oh, the joys of live. Here I am trying to embrace, like I'm trying to keep Cosmo because, as you all know, I was trying to like find him a home, but honestly, I just can't seem to get rid of him. Not because I haven't. It's because I just keep finding really good reasons to keep him because I love him so much. So we're just going to wait for my husband to come. But let me know where you're joining from on the live stream, and pop into the chat. What made you click the button? Okay, so come back to me right now. Let's have a conversation. What made you click the button and join the live stream today? Was it because you are scared about the pitch, or you just like hanging out with all the crazy sparkle? Oh, check this out. So I have this new app, and look, it makes sparkles on the screen. Oh! How cool is that, right? It does have sounds, but they're not streaming through, and here my husband comes right now. So because what we do with the content portion of Strategy with Sally every week is we turn it into a podcast. That's what we do. I'm just going to grab him so that my husband can grab him. You go upside down. Upside down. Yes. Yes. Here comes Dad. I tried. Thank you. He was too noisy. Has anyone ever read the book Dear Zoo? That was my daughter's favourite book. But we can't send him back. Awesome. All right. So we've got people coming in. Jenny's like, learn from Sally. That's why we're here. Joanne says for the content. Excellent. Well, Joanne's pretty excited because this week we're doing our GSD day inside of the community. This is our Get Shit Done Day. And this month, it's all about the tech build. Now, I saw Joanne ventured into a tech session this week. Brave Joanne. That's why she hires us, because she doesn't want to touch the tech. But we're actually using her software to do the demo this week in the GSD day. So I'm building her entire funnel live this week. So she's pretty excited. All right. Cosmo has left the building. All right. Let's kick off the content for today. Thanks everyone for hanging on in while we migrated the beautiful family member to another room. Do you ever find yourself like seamlessly engaging with your audience and you've got this amazing, compelling content in your live challenges, yet you feel a sudden shift of confidence when it's time to actually transition to the pitch? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. Many coaches and course creators, well, the reason why they do what they do is because you excel at that teaching, the helping, sharing your amazing knowledge. But you stumble when it comes to, selling your amazing sparkle, your expertise. So in today's lesson, we're going to help you to bridge that gap. Okay, so we're going to dive into the art of seamlessly integrating your pitch into your live challenge so that you can ensure that your transition from the teaching component of your live challenge feels natural and it's also impactful as the actual content itself. And so we've broken it down into sections. Now, I just want to say to all of our paying clients, this would be a good time for you to go and open up your master document for phase 3. Scroll down to the pitch area and you will actually notice that we're going through the different segments of the actual pitch. All right. So this is literally from inside of our program on how we help you to transition from the teaching component every day. Now, every client, pitches on a different day, but it's really what I want to focus on today is that transition, going from your amazing teaching and you've been teaching for 2, 3 or 4 days before you make the offer. Okay, it's just an invitation. And as you all know, to be successful, you have to get your ask into gear and ask and tell people about your program. And you'll notice there's a lot of asking involved in the actual invitation or the pitch. I've been trying really hard to use the word invitation because, words can elicit different emotions, and, the word pitch seems to not sit comfortably with people. I mean, it's just a word, right? But really all it is an invitation. The people on the other end who are listening, right, they're adults. They can make a decision for themselves, but if you don't ask, you won't know. All right, so Mark, you can edit this section out now. I'm just going to answer Jenny's question. What's the name of the stage 3 document? Okay, so I am just going to share this with Jenny because I want the clients who are actually in the room to be able to open up the master document. So it's phase 3. It's the master document. It's what we covered when you did the live challenge build. So the phase 3 GSD day.
Can I ask a question?
Bear with me, Jenny. I'm just going to move. Sorry, hang on a second, Jenny. I'm just going to move you to the right speaker. Go, Jenny. Yep, go for it.
Sorry, Sally. Is it phase 3.2, 3.3, 3.4, 3.5? I've got a lot of folders in that phase 3 area.
Okay, it's just phase 3, master document. Okay, all the other ones are just tracking documents. Okay, let me just go to your folder.
I'm already doing that. I'll get it while you keep going.
It's okay.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Thank you, Jenny. Our beautiful Christy, she'll hook you up, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, Ma, please make sure that you just cut that section out and from the podcast. Thank you, Ma. I've said her name a couple of times because what she'll do is she'll go through the transcript looking for her own name so she can edit. Thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate you. All right, let's get to it. So now let me break it down for you into a simple breakdown of going from all that beautiful teaching in the first part of the live day. Now, like I said, it could be on many different days that you actually present the offer or the invitation, and discussions with myself and my team will help you choose the right day depending on your audience, how long your event is for. But let's talk about the sections and how we now transition. So we've gotten to the end of the teaching and we now move to the first step is the obvious question. So this is the point in which you want to now seamlessly transition into the selling phase of your event. Now, it shouldn't be abrupt, right? It's easy and you want to just kind of ease into this phase. So this is where you will ask a question that elicits a yes response. So I'll give you an example. You could say something like, so at this point, I have a question for you. Would you like me to help you? And insert ABC, XYZ, whatever it is that you do. So you're asking for a yes head nod, right? We call these little mini closes. Or another one could be, do you see how powerful it can be when you, right, toilet train your puppy, set up your automation system, start tracking those sexy numbers, right? Understand how the wind flows across the top of the mountain. Right, so see how powerful it is when you XYZ. Okay, so it's just a one-liner. Okay, so the obvious question is a one-liner. It's a yes question to transition seamlessly into the invitation phase. Then we move to the mini close. Now we're doing another yes question to get little mini commitments. Now I'm going to give you a few examples and you will sprinkle these little mini closes and they just kind of become a little repetitive, but there's a point to them and you sprinkle them throughout your invitation. Okay, but at the moment we're just moving like we've done the first one, which was the obvious question, would you like me to help you with XYZ? Right? And they go, oh, yes, please. And now we're going to use this transition. So something like, was this helpful? Do you see how powerful this is? Or can you see how this might not have been successful without this. Or another one could be, do you see how this could work for you when you do XYZ? Or you could ask the question, which part excites you the most? All right, so that is the transition with a little mini close. And then we move to the transition to the offer. I love to call this the bless and release. Okay, because what you've done to this point is you've given them lots and lots of valuable, actionable, impactful content. Okay, we actually do want to help them through our live training. And now we want to first bless and release those people who maybe aren't interested in joining our program. Okay, and those who are interested, we then ask them to stick around. So an example for this would be, you now have the power to use what we've just covered in this mini training. So what is that little mini outcome that your live event was helping them with? Okay, so you should have a little mini outcome that they should be achieving at the end of your live event. So you now have the power to use what we've just covered to insert that thing that they should be able to achieve. But if you want to now take that little mini Z, right, that you've achieved, so you can achieve a bigger transformation, for those of you who are ready to implement what we've learned this week, and you want to start moving towards that big transformation on your own, I thank you so much for attending, and we're rooting for your success. Okay, so we're blessing them, we're releasing them and telling them it's okay. You don't need to hang around and listen. And then for those who want to stick around, we say something along the lines of, so for those of you who want to skip over the trial and error of what comes next and you want to skip ahead, then stay with me because your solution has arrived. Okay, there we go. So that is the transition to the offer. Really, like, we're asking permission, right? We're not just saying, here, listen to my offer now. Here, you've all got to stay. You've all got to listen. You know, this is the thing you've got to buy. We're saying, hey, I'm going to share some things with you. If you want to stay, great. If you don't, all right, bless, release. Okay? Because really, at the end of the day, only 2% of your audience are ready to buy at any given time. All right, so we're not going for the yeses. We just go for the no. Just go in with confidence. All right, then we move to applications are now open. Now, this is where we will tell them, if you're ready to solve this bigger XYZ problem, and you're ready to, and then we insert the big transformation that they will get when they complete your program, then I have a special invitation for you. I would like to invite you to join my program. And you tell them the name of the program. Now, each of these first 4 phases, honestly, they happen in maybe 30 seconds, even probably less, right? They just roll one into the next, into the next. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to move through a 4-part power statement phase. So the first power statement is for you to create the gap between your free event and the larger paid event. So it's how they go from that smaller A to Z that your live event has created for them to that bigger A to Z that your program will help them solve. So an example of how you could say this is, this week we covered, and you insert the promise of the outcome from the live event, so you can ultimately move towards, and then the promise, you insert the promise of your actual big program. Okay, so this week we covered how to run a live event so you can ultimately move to scaling and growing your business online using systems and technology to support your sparkle. I'm just kind of winging it right now. Honestly, no notes. I just know the steps. All right. So after power statement number 1, then we move to power statement number 2. Now, this is where we create a gap between your offer and other people's offers out there. There is going to be somebody who does something like you or similar to you, okay? But there's always something that's going to make you different, okay? So this is where we would use a sentence like this program is different and in its own category versus everything out there that you may have tried as it, and then you say, what actually makes your program different? So for us, it's like you have a team in your back pocket, right? That's what we are. People hire us to be their team. Awesome. All right, now we move into the power statement number 3. Now, what this one does is it speaks directly to your dream client. Plus, okay, so this is where we say plus inside of the name of your program, you will also get, and now we tell them what they will, just very briefly. We don't want to go on and on because of all the steps they're going to go through. Pick 1 or 2 that resonates and goes beyond something that you've taught. Like it feels like the most logical next step. Okay, plus inside the program you'll get. So what have they been experiencing inside of your live event that goes above and beyond and deeper when they come into your program? Right, so for us, you know, we build the tech for them, but not only that, you also get copywriters, Facebook ad experts, right? Now, you don't have to have a whole team in your back pocket. Maybe it's, you know, the opportunity to have Q&As with you to overcome struggles where they get stuck. Or maybe it is, I'm just trying to think of the clients that are in the room. So maybe it is being able to ask questions, you know, and do live cooking with the clients. Or maybe it is not only do they get the program, but after they go through the program, they can meet you on the mountain live, right? So this is for our snow kiting client. So think, and we don't want to go on, and I find a lot of my clients make this really wordy and lengthy. All of these first steps are like 1 or 2 sentences. What we're doing is we're pacing, okay? It's like this is happening and that is happening and yes and yes. And we're creating these little mini wins along the way, or mini closes, like yes statements along the way. So for example, when you give this third power statement, you could say, plus inside this program, you will also get that amazing team in your back pocket. Wouldn't it be great to have a copywriter, a Facebook ads expert, a mindset coach, a graphic designer where you can just ask questions to? How awesome is that, right? See, that's a little mini close on the end of that statement. Now, we then move to power statement number 4. Now, this is where we layer in what the program is not. Okay, so this is where we get ahead of the objections. So for example, you could say, this is not like any other course or program out there where you're left to, and so what is something that your program does better than, say, just a standard online course? And if you're following me, you've got a coaching component inside of your course, which means you're going to turn up live and answer questions at least once a month or fortnightly or every week like I do. So this is honestly how you will show how your program is different, because you're not left to do it alone, okay? And then you'll say, because you are getting, and insert the thing that you're going to give them, so you can, and insert the thing that you're going to, the feelings, the big, bright, beautiful benefits, the things that they will feel here. Again, it's another quick, short sentence. All right, after we've done our 4 power statements, we then move to a mini win with a big promise. So this is a quick win in a short amount of time frame, plus a big transformation. Now, this is really important for retention, okay? Because inside of your program, you should have something that your client achieves within the first few weeks to sort of 4 to 6 weeks. You want them to actually achieve something of value. because then they're not going to be like, oh, wow, I haven't done anything. Like they haven't jumped into your program and gotten bored because they're just learning and not taking action. So you want to choose something that they will get in a short time frame that will have them on the way to the bigger transformation of when they stay with you for the full length of the program. So for us, for example, within 4 weeks, we will build your converting live challenge funnel. So you will be on your way to attracting, nurturing, and converting clients or taking people from cold to sold. Okay, so what we can do in the first 4 weeks, as long as they've got all their things together, is literally we can build their entire tech stack for them. So this is where we then say, okay, this is what you'll do in that quick win. So you're on your way to the bigger promise, and then we transition them to look at your method. Okay, so this is the best part that I move when we we tell them, now let's look at this together, and now we present them with your signature method, and we present it in what I call the offer stack. Now, for those of you who have done our offer creation GSD, you will know what your steps, your major steps of your program are. And even better, if you've got your infographic, this is where you will use your infographic to show the steps of what it is that you do. And I recommend for my clients watching that you go and have a look at the example of one of my pictures to see where the offer stack links in with the infographic. And if anyone out there wants to learn more about the infographic, my team will drop a link so that you can learn what an actual infographic is. But at the end of the day, what it is, it's a graphic that shows the steps of your program. Okay. Now, in the offer stack, each of the steps are broken down into a series of sentences, okay? And how we break the sentence down is the first sentence, you will say what does it include? So if you know your offer well, you will know what each of your modules or your major steps include. And we're going to talk about each of them individually. And in one sentence, you'll say, in step number 1, this includes, right, for us, you do your vision, right? We want to plan ahead. And then, how does it work? So 1 to 3 sentences here. And if you've done your offer mapping, right, your signature method mapping, go back to that document and find those statements that you wrote. This is where you will input a lot of those statements through the phase 2 of your offer creation and signature method. So question 1, what does it include? Then the second one is, how does it work? And you do that in 1 to 3 sentences. Then the next one is, what is the big change that they will experience? Again, 1 to 3 sentences. Then the next one is, what frustration will that module solve? Again, 1 to 3 sentences. What will life look like after they've completed that module? Right? Again, 1 to 3 sentences. Then what is the cost of doing it alone? And this one is just 1 to 2 sentences. And then end with a yes question, like a mini close. Wouldn't that be great? How fantastic would life look? How much easier will that make things for you, right? So we do this on repeat. What does it include? How does it work? Biggest change, frustration that it solves, what life looks like after you experience it, what's the cost of doing it alone, and a mini close with a yes question. And we stack these on top of each other as you present your beautiful, sexy signature method. Okay, so get out those infographics and you'll do that on repeat. This is why it's called the offer stack, because we just do it and we repeat it and we repeat it and then we build upon each step. Okay, so then, of course, once we get to the end of the stack, the offer stack, is some testimonials. So here you can include verbal testimonials. You can put a graphic on a slide. You can include a quote. You could play a video of somebody giving you a testimonial here, okay? Then once you've shared some testimonials, then you will move to the I'm not special. Because I know a lot of you, whatever it is you're teaching, helping, or coaching people with, you have probably overcome it. Or if not, you've been helping people for a very long time to actually get results and overcome that thing. So this is where you let your attendees know that if you did not have, you didn't have any extra advantages over them, okay? You got the results and now you just want to share it with them, right? Same as me. Literally, there is nothing original up here in my brain. Everything I'm teaching you has come because I model success. I model other people doing really well, and then the best way to learn is to teach. So I then teach it to you, and I've refined my craft. Okay, I'm not special. I just went all in, and now I want to share it with you. So again, a nice quick sentence brings you back down to, you understand, you're in the hole, you get it, you've been there, you've done that. Then we move to the why by now. Now, this is where you will demonstrate what the cost it will be for them to do it alone. Now, sure, you could show an ROI in regards to money, but not every program people are trying to make money unless you're in a B2B, right? And even still, even if you're in a B2B, maybe you're saving people time. That's what we do. Right? Building funnels and technology and understanding technology's limitations as well as what it can and can't do is what we do all day, every day. Now, you could try and figure it out and piecemeal things together, or you could just let us do it for you. Trust the process so you can save time, pain, and frustration along the way. So why by now? I want you to think, will it save them time? Will it save them money? Or is it going to help save them in any pain or frustration? Okay. Now we also bring them back to why they're still here with us. So we now move to the why are you here phase. We remind them why they showed up for the event in the first place. Why did you join the live challenge? Right? Remind them why they're here. And then we now move into who it's for. So this is where we will talk about the psychographics. Okay, so things like if they're hardworking, if they're driven, are they ambitious, are they a team player, are they an A player, have they actively been trying to solve the problem alone. So this is where you will say, this is for you if, and you will insert 3 to 5 qualifiers. So you attract the right people, right? So this is for you if you are already successful, but you're sick of piecemealing your tech together, right? So then you move to who this is not for. So I always think of, I think it's the 80-20 book where he talks about racking the shotgun. It's like you want to also not be afraid to be blunt and spell out what and who your program is not for, right? So people, for example, who may want, so it's not for people who aren't willing to go out there and promote their business, right? I can build it, but they will not come unless you put it in front of people. Now, we can show you and help you how to get in front of people, but we cannot be you. I cannot turn up and go, hey, I'm Jenny and I'm an amazing snow kiter. I think I would fall on my face and I don't even think my muscles would be strong enough to hold that kite, right? Or, hey, I'm not Joanne. I know Joanne helps people with bereavement and passing of a child. Now, honestly, my heart she is such an amazing person who can do that. I don't know how. To me, it's not that type of thing. So think about who don't you want to work with. So for us, we don't want to work with people who won't take action, who don't take responsibility for what it is that they do. So it's okay to disqualify people, all right? Because then you will get the right people on the phone. All right, next we move to the risk reversal. Now, this is where you will give them an opportunity. Now, it doesn't have to be a money back guarantee. This is what a lot of people think about when they hear about risk reversal, but you can. We do a 30-day test drive because honestly, I can't explain to you what an entire team working for you in your back pocket is like unless you come in and experience it. But you know, what you also want to do is you could think about what other kind of ROI guarantee can you give them. For example, we also review people's live events so you can actually practice in front of us, right? If you turn up to all the coaching sessions and you don't get results, I will work with you personally until you do, because I know the method works. If you follow the exact system, you will get the results. Then we move to next steps. Now, this is where we include a link so that they know where to go. Be very direct. What is your call to action? Okay. Usually, if you're working with me and you're selling a program at $2,000 or $3,000 and above, wherever it goes, 25, 30, 40,000, you will get them to book a call. Okay. Or if you have a program at $2,000 or less, you may just go straight to checkout. Okay. And in the next steps, this is where you'll walk them through the booking process. Now, this is a totally optional step. We like to demonstrate. You're going to go to this page, you click on the button, you enter your name, your email, your phone number, and you'll be taken to a calendar. On here, you will find a suitable time. If there's not a suitable time, reach out to my team and we'll see if we can find one for you. Once you've completed that step, you'll then be taken to a questionnaire to fill in a questionnaire so that we can learn about you before attending the call. Then keep an eye on your email for reminders and I'll see you in the call. So we walk them through step by step, but nice and quickly. We don't need to go into every single detail of why, because we want to, again, keep that pace, keep it moving. It just takes a bit of practice, okay? But we want to keep it moving because we don't want them to feel like they've been sitting in the invitation all day, okay? Then we move to including some urgency and bonuses. So what is the benefit of buying right now? So think about some things that you can include as bonuses, or maybe there's a set timeline. For example, you only bring people in once or twice a year, right? Or maybe you have a limit of only having 12 places available, or maybe the offer goes up. Maybe it's your beta group and your offer will go up after you run your first round of training. Or maybe you can also include a pay in full bonus here. So if you decide to pay in full, this is what we do with our clients. I'll buy you a session with Jackie. Okay, so Jackie has this amazing, the session goes for about 3 hours, I think. And so we give away an amazing bonus, and I will literally go and buy that and pay Jackie to do that with our clients. So here is where you will include any of your urgency and bonuses. Don't forget as well, just sprinkle testimonials moving forward. And then we also move to the objection close. Now, this is where we address the fears and concerns that they might be experiencing. So just before you shift to a Q&A session, which will happen at the end of all your live events, you're going to address some objections that might be holding them back. So I want you to think about what are the 3 to 5 big doubts that people have about joining your program that usually sits right here. It's on the tip of their tongue. If you've done this a few times, you've been conducting sales conversations, you've probably heard them many, many times. Okay, so before they hit the buy button, and take that leap into your program, I want you to start to address some of those objections and concerns that people have had and just mention them. Right? You may have been thinking, what if I can't attend the live sessions? Right, for example. That's okay. You can submit your questions and we will answer them and you can watch it on the replay. See, so we're covering those objections. What if I don't, get my money back, right? And so you can address that objection, right? I'll work with you until you do, but I promise if you follow the steps, you will see the results, right? So cover those objections. Then we transition out of the pitch. So we thank them for their time, for allowing you to present this invitation. So thank you so much for allowing me to give you this invitation to join us inside of the Freedom Funnel Academy. And I'll be happy to continue to answer any questions that you might have. Feel free to also message me or my team or drop into our chat. And then we just go, I can't believe we're already at day number 3 and we're not done yet. See, so we've just moved straight out of the invitation and we move into reminders. So don't forget, tomorrow we're going to cover insert the headline and the tagline that's going to draw them back tomorrow. Talk about, any other reminders that you have. And then transition into some Q&A. So that's it. That's the steps. Now, I know there was a few, but what it is, it's a framework. And also for those clients who do have the written document inside of our program, it also comes with a slide deck as well. So all of these, I think it's like 20 little mini things that you do along the way, like little 1-sentence lines to get you through that invitation. There's a matching slide deck as well. So you will find a link to that inside of Canva on the useful links document. But there we go. That's our 21, I think it was 21 little mini steps. But honestly, like anything, it's a framework. Just trust the process, fill in each step. You don't use big flowery words, okay? Keep it super simple. If you confuse, you lose. So make sure that you keep it really super simple. Reference your offer and your messaging to do this. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be practice. You can write it, you can read it, you can practice it, but putting it and doing it in front of people will make it better and better. I'll give you an example. When I started launching and doing live events, when I decided to run a live event every 6 to 8 weeks, we grew to a 7-figure business real fast because we had consistency and the pitch was always the same. Sometimes I forgot to say certain things. Sometimes I missed and didn't do enough little mini closes throughout it. But you get to a certain point when you've been doing it on repeat, right? You kind of lose the muscle. Like I took a really long break and I lost the muscle. I remember getting to the end of our last invitation and myself and my team were talking, you didn't have enough mini closes and you forgot this thing because I'd lost the practice from it, right? It's just a framework and a formula. But when I had done it on repeat all year, I remember by the end of the year, the last one I did in the year, we ended up with 20 bookings. And I think there were like 10 of them came in before I even finished the invitation. And I remember getting to the end of it. I'm like, oh my God, I hit everything. I did it all. It's amazing. And guess what I did with that? I evergreened it because it worked, right? Because I finally, I did it good, but I did it amazing. And you can feel it. You really can. When you're practicing the invitation and you're doing it on a regular basis, you can feel when it's landing well. And especially because you're delivering it live inside of, say, a Zoom room, you can see the head nods and the smiles and the tell me mores and the little tippy tap fingers commenting back as you're doing those little mini closes throughout the invitation. But it's not rocket science, okay? I don't want you to overthink it and think it has to be amazing and perfect the first time. It never is. It's like anyone who's learning to walk, you're going to fall over a few times. Okay. And that is okay. There is no such thing as perfection. Okay. You're just going to iterate and get a little better and build that muscle. And I promise once you've done that, you will be able to do it with confidence without feeling salesy, sleazy, or gross, because all it really is an invitation. The person on the other end is an adult, okay? They're an adult and they can choose whether or not they're going to pull out their credit card. Your job is to show them and tell them the value of what it is that you offer. That's what you can control. Focus on what you can control and just practice and practice. Trust the formula. Awesome, guys. I'm hoping that was super helpful for you all. And I see we've got some comments out there on the live stream. Simply, oh, hang on. Where's my little thingies? All over the joint here. Yay! Thank you so much for making fantastic points. You're welcome. All right. Hey, bike lover. So good to see you over there on Facebook. All right, guys. So I'm coming over into the VIP room now to get some key takeaways and what did you like best. So turn on those cameras. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Turn them on. Turn them on. All right. First camera on is Erica. All right, Erica. Hang on. I've lost all my Zoom windows. Give me one sec. Where is it gone? Oh, it's over here. Hang on one sec. I've got to go over here. I've got to move that one. I didn't set a scene. Move that over there. All right, Erica, let us know what was a key takeaway for you.
I think for me, just the reminders. I love just going through this because then I always get some new little nugget every time I see this and we review it, but just the simplicity of it and just the examples also for I think we used Jenny's kite example. So I love the simplicity and just it's so easy that sometimes I know myself I complicate it way too much.
Yeah, I've watched a few people who have been launching for a while, and one thing I've noticed is it's gotten longer. It's like they've forgotten the framework and then they feel like they just need to keep adding things in, and sometimes you've got to like strip it right back and just re-look at it, because if we don't keep that pace and that momentum up and you just verbal diarrhea, too many words, which seems to happen when you go in to fix it, but you're just adding more versus cleaning it up. So just a hot tip for anyone who's launched multiple times, it's a really good idea to stop, go back and open up that framework and just double check that you haven't kind of, you know, when you confuse, you lose and added way too many things. But thank you, Erica, for sharing. Joanne, how about you, my love? What was a key takeaway for you? She's looking for her button. You're all right, darling. You're all right.
There we go.
There she is.
There we go. I agree with Erica. You know me. I love step by step by step. And I think that you had a really good point on keeping it within the time frame, that you don't add too much. You know, it's like I felt like I want to teach them everything because, you know, these folks are in pain. And when I did the course in my community, I realized that I just had way too much stuff in there, especially for, you know, that launch course. That in the longer program, maybe, but the launch course needed to be shorter.
So,
and
yeah, very common.
I got some really good feedback on my pitch.
Yeah.
So I was really comfortable with that. We'll see what happens.
Yes. Well, and this is the thing as well, is it's really surprising. And I hear this all the time where, I need to teach them all the things, or I can't leave that thing out. And it's not what you put in it. It's actually what you leave out that's the hardest part. And if anyone who's watched me do mapping sessions before, a lot of the time it's like, no, you don't need that. Did you know you're repeating yourself here and here? And I remember working with a client, Aline, and she was launching and she's like, I don't think there's enough. And then she got in 2 weeks in and her client's like, too much. And she'd only just gotten started into a 12-month program. And when we launched this years ago and I was building this live with our clients, I got to phase 2 thinking, I'm just going to do a phase every other week. And, 3 weeks in, I'm like, I've got to stop here. Right? I can keep making content and throwing content at them that's useless for them right now, or I can stop and actually work with my clients where they are right now. So as you're bringing them into your program, you may map out what you believe your method will be, but it can be molded while working alongside your clients, or slow down. right? Because at the end of the day, we actually want to help people. We don't just want to deliver the content and run away. The goal is to actually help people. So sometimes we have to slow down for them as well, because think, our knowledge, how many years have you been doing what you have been doing, Joanne? Right?
Yeah, I was a mental health nurse for 44 years and did hospice and have practical experience in that I've been pregnant 11 times and have one live child.
See? Whoa. That experience that you have and the years of knowledge is not possible in a 5-day event.
No.
Right?
No.
You can't share all the stories. You can't share all the frameworks. And when people pay, they pay for that support, right? They pay for immersion in your program. They want community. They want accountability. That's what they pay for. The free people are still trying to piecemeal things together alone. When people pay, they're cutting a check for speed and support. That's what they pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Or otherwise they just watch YouTube videos, right? Who else do we have in the room? Don't be shy. We have many heads in the room, but nobody's turned their cameras on, or just raise your hands to give a key takeaway from what we did today. Or is everyone going to be real quiet? Looks like everyone's been real quiet today. That's all right. We can handle that. Everyone's here for question time with Sally. So today we actually go dark. I spend the next couple of hours with everybody doing some Q&A time, going through sexy numbers, looking at automation. So make sure you come. All the VIPs out there on the live stream. Ooh, yes, many eyeballs out on the live stream there. It's time to head on into the VIP room now, where we're going to go dark and do all of the questions. But for everybody else, join us every week at 9 a.m. Melbourne time for content. Or you can go binge the content over on YouTube, many, many videos. Or if you want even more videos, head to Facebook, because I went live for 365 days. So there's much content over on Facebook, thousands of videos. If you like the sparkle, then please do that. As always, guys, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day, and I will see you all on the next live stream. And for those who are joining me this week for our GSD Day, our Get Shit Done Day, we're going to be building your live challenge funnel from start to finish. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to be building together. I'm so excited. So shoot us a message if you want to know more. We do have a couple of spaces available for the general public as well to come and join inside our program with our $25,000 clients to build just the tech part. You don't get the whole program, but you will get a full funnel build. All right, guys. Bye. Have a lovely week, and I will chat with you all next week. Bye.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.